We upside down today, baby. I say we upside down today. It is what it is. We upside down. So like I said, well, I'm still trying to this damn thing to work. I'm just showing y'all how upside down we are in the society that we living in. To say that to the beast. Did y'all see what I put up there? I want y'all to just look at all four of those are eyes. What I mean by all four of them is eyes, the first one is the big eye, the second one is upside down eye, the third one is a regular eye, and then the last is question eye. Now, question eye is you question me about whatever you want to talk about. Because I want to know what's in you that you know, not some bullshit that was taught to you or you read out of a book. I want to know exactly what the divine creator shared with you for you to know the truth is in you. Now that you done woke up from all the bullshit, seen all the lies in the bullshit, all the holes in the bullshit, all because now you know that it was just created to control you in some shit. Because the best way to control any people is by what they believe in and what they fear. Alright. And they put a lot of fear into us as the individual people when it came down to God, Jesus, and the devil, and the Holy Ghost. Because see, when you look at all those different entities that they laid up there and created for us to believe in, you gotta sit there and say to yourself, what the fuck happened to the woman? Why is it all these motherfucking men and you don't hear hardly shit about the woman? Like the woman ain't shit and all these men are so fucking worthy of being praised and shit. That is the bullshit. I'm a man my motherfucking self. And I like being a motherfucking man. Wouldn't want to be no woman. It is what it is. True, period. But when you look at it, when you look at just that, the truth being the motherfucking truth. So help you wanting to know the truth. You start to realize the real reason why this shit is so fucked up, man. It's all because when man laid up there and found out that he was only created to be a motherfucking dick, and then called himself stealing a spot, and then fucking knocking the woman down from her spot. Shit, man, that's when everything got fucked up. When man fucked up the queen bee, that's just like now. Shit getting all fucked up. Motherfucking bees disappearing and shit. It is what it is. Stop fucking thinking and bullshitting yourself when you know some shit is the truth. And the truth is, it ain't no such thing as no climate control bullshit. Cause we live on a planet that's humongous. This bad boy is huge. So therefore, one thing about all that's happening right now is man-made up bullshit. But when you think about it too, it is what it is. It's cause and effect. So now with the cause and effect, we don't know what's cause and effect. Mother Nature, this man dealing with Mother Nature, tweaking Mother Nature, and Mother Nature doing her thing also. Because one thing about cause and effect, we can cause this earth to be polluted big time, people. And I wouldn't say it's us people. I wouldn't say it's the loving people. It's the non-caring, inconsiderate as business motherfucking people. That's always about a fucking dollar. That's the sons of bitches that been fucked up everything. Always about making a motherfucking profit off of somebody else's misery. That's the sons of bitches that I say that I don't hate them. I just dislike what they do. And all I can say to them is, in the circle of life and in the afterlife, your shit gonna come back to you. Cause it don't end when this ends. To be honest with you, a new beginning. You might come back to this world as bullshit that you was because of the bullshit that you put in it. Cause I'll say again, to let you know, I died 4 times. I know. You ain't going nowhere until it's time for you to go. And I ain't gonna lie, I was ready to go. But the Creator told me no, and sent me back. I like explaining things to you people so you can think about them for yourself. Because the truth is the truth, period. You got all the help. All the help is in you to be able to speak something true to someone else to help you. I'm just trying to tell you. Like tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably go to church. But not for what you think. I'll go to church to speak to one of the pastors there at the church. And tell him some things that I know. And one of the things I know is he's supposed to help me. He said that that's the house of the Lord. That's the house of God. That's the house of Jesus. That's the house of help. So I'm going there for some help. Even though I don't believe in his God or his Jesus or none of that bullshit. All I know is it's the Creator's house that was created for people to go into and pray. Not to no God or no Jesus. To a divine force within them, but they don't know it. Do you think that pastor could do what he do if people knew the truth? If people knew that all that there is to be is in them to be the best that they could be, but not be running a race? Do you actually think those pastors can make the type of money that they make? No. Because people will realize, shit, they can come together in their neighborhood and make a serious dent in this world. In every neighborhood, that ain't a lot of people coming together in every neighborhood, every weekend. Come on, people. We can do that. Only way we couldn't do it is if we didn't want to. I'm just trying to tell you what the Creator tells me to tell you. Because most people are not going to tell you the full truth and nothing but the truth when it's coming from the divine Creator of all that has been created and being created as I speak and will be created once we destroy everything that we created, because all the Creator creates is good. It's the creations that create bad shit. I'm just letting you know what the truth is. The divine Creator don't create nothing that can hurt you, kill you, or get you fucked up in this shit. Man decides with his own fucking free will to do that bullshit. Cause think about it. If the Creator wouldn't have gave you life, if the Creator wouldn't have gave you free will, the Creator have you doing the shit straight. Nothing to be fucked up. But shit fucked up because of the will of the fucking creations. Creations is fucking everything up. Can't blame it on no devil. Can't blame it on no God or no Jesus. Blame it on the fucking creation choosing to do fucked up shit. Believing in the God and the Jesus bullshit. That's the reason why they're doing fucked up shit. Because they feel like they can go back to church on Sunday and repent for some shit. No, it don't work like that. The shit you do cannot be undone. You done did it already. So, circle of life gonna give you your issue no matter what you do. You done done what you did bad already. So, there's nowhere to go and repent from the bullshit that you did. You got to get your issue for it. That's why embedded in you is the truth. That's why you already taught from within you not to do it. But you choose to follow through with the bullshit that you do when you do it. So after done is done, the dead is dead, it's done, it can't be undone, so you done did it. Life. Camera. This is no fairy tale action. Once you do something as far as killing somebody, that's like fatal attraction. It's a done deal. Once done, can't be undone. You done did it. So the truth is the truth. You gotta think before you do it. And when you're thinking with the divine creator within you, because you're taking the time to filter what you're trying to do through your heart. Because if you're doing something straight out of emotions, that's not smart. Because that ain't taking the time out to filter through your heart to know what the aftermath of the bullshit gonna be. To know that good is gonna always be some good outcome after the good, you see. But when you do something bad, it's the consequences and the repercussions. Until we realize to know people, and I'm gonna put that other video on here, because I almost broke down when I was just thinking about how all life starts. All life starts between two responsible people. A responsible woman, a responsible man, two responsible adults. That's supposed to know the responsibility of coming together in the Creator's original name, love. They can create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the same of themselves. That's not something to live there and just be just lollygagging and doing. But that's just it. They turned the Creator's original name and straight up screwing. Fucking having fucking sex. That's just it. They turned the Creator's name into something just simple. That's fucked up. That's why when some of y'all say love, I'm gonna be asking y'all questions. Do y'all really know what y'all saying when y'all say that word? Because I say to you too, when you think about all the different names of me and you gotta think about in the beginning there was no names. It was just, and we called each other. It is what it is. The truth is the truth. It's time for us to start loving again. Like in the beginning. At least caring. Shit. I put my number up there because I be wanting somebody to call me and tell me what they thinking, because I know there's a lot of people out there that got something to say. They got something that the divine is telling them within their heart that they want to let out, like I said before, which is the only part of them that's smart, because any type of event that you had, it had to go through your heart first because of the facts. And the facts are, when your heart goes to beating out of control to the point where it scares you, that's when the Creator within you is giving you something for you to know to pursue. And you know what I'm talking about. Because I say to you, think for yourself for a change. 1 to 9. What number is missing? It could be a shape or it could be a number. Or it could be a letter. If you say the 0 is missing, I say, so what if I took the 1 and used it as a circle around all the numbers? What number is missing? The one that made the 0, that turned the 1 into the 0, where the 1 that created all disappeared. When I use the 1 to circle all the numbers as the creator of all of us in the middle, the Creator jumps in us after creating all that's outside of us to be us in the middle. Some will get this, some won't. To say that I can't read or write, the truth is the truth though. Some of y'all that can read are stupid. But we was taught to be stupid though. But it's time to get off of being stuck on stupid, not wanting to be straight. It's time to get straight. Because I want those of you that have experienced this here to think about this for a change. Community fucked me up the other day. And when I say community fucked me up the other day, community fucked me up the other day when I thought about us taking community, and then I thought about what they doing now, eating body cakes and all this other bullshit When you take community, you're supposed to be drinking the blood of Jesus and eating the flesh of Christ. What the fuck is that type of fucking bullshit? Where did that shit come from? The pedophiles. The fucking Catholic Church. What the fuck? How fucked up can Baptist people be following behind white people? Because that's what you got to look at. Our people, brown people, wants to be white people. Because if they didn't want to be white people, they wouldn't want to integrate with them when they didn't want them with them. See, anybody that want to be with somebody that don't want them to be with them, there's no love in that person that don't want them to be with them. So therefore, you don't make them. All you got to do is wait them out. Sooner or later, the divine creator within them is going to check them out. Going to touch their hearts for them to do what's smart. And that's to come with you. Because being alone, that ain't what the creator created for us to do. If y'all only knew that the creator created itself all out of a feeling of being alone. So a creator from an orgasm created not just one of itself. I'm just trying to tell you what the truth is. When the creator created woman, created woman to not create nothing else. The creator created a woman that got lonely, just like the creator was. It is what it is. When the creator created everything, it didn't create the woman. The woman got lonely, it didn't create the man. And when man realized that he was just created for the woman because she was lonely, he got stupid and didn't love that woman. And then he thought that man and man sex was supposed to be real. Man, fuck you with that bullshit. Ain't nothing like a motherfucking woman. That's why I'm trying to get y'all to understand, overstand, and get what the truth is. Fuck all that bullshit that we taught like Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy. I'm giving it to you exactly the way the Creator is giving to me to get to you. And I can explain it to you exactly how the Creator explained to me to explain it to you. But I guarantee you, those ones that's into this church and believe in this God of Jesus can't explain to you the reason why they believe in the God and the Jesus. I don't believe in shit. I know what the truth is. I know the truth is within all of us all at the same time. And that's what makes the Creator so divine. Being in all of us all at the same time. Oh, man, come on, people. I love you, people. But we too much of being sheep. We got to wake up from this bullshit. Think for yourself for a change. How is marijuana illegal and cigarettes not? How stupid can you possibly be if you're not seeing the truth in all the holes that you've been taught to believe in? Some of y'all is really stuck on stupid don't want to be straight. I'm serious. Some of y'all are really stuck on stupid don't want to be straight because y'all know that straight is going to stop y'all money flow. But I tell it to you, just like the Creator tell me to tell it to you. Don't sell your soul. See, you ain't selling your soul out to go to hell because the Creator ain't creating no motherfucking place for you to suffer at. You already here on earth. So like I say again, think for yourself for a change. Why would a divine Creator that loves you unconditionally create a place for you to suffer in when the Creator already know what you're going to do before you do it to be put into any type of hell? Wow. We would really talk to these fucking stupid ass sheep because once you realize that all the power is in you to move some shit here, that's when the power that they got over you is gone. And that's what they fear. They fear you getting the power within you. Not to be over them. To just know that the truth is to love, not hate. Period. So once again, I'm like you see, I'm Mr. Glasses 48, the truth, period. Let's get some things straight. Come on, people, let's talk about it. My number is 832-208-1498. Holler at me if you want to talk about it. I'm always willing to talk to anybody about anything. except for some verbal, vulgar, pornography bullshit, because that is you being low vibration on what you watch and what you think. Because anybody that got to watch something like that to be aroused, already aroused, mentally fucked up, period. So, it is what it is. Stop being a freak. This shit is serious. We ain't got no time to be playing around because we don't even know what time it is. But I can tell you one thing about this well-tuned clock within outside of our bodies, what the Creator is. It's well-tuned, baby. But I say to you how you can put it all out of whack. And you can put it all out of whack by putting some dead fucking carcass seasoned well into your body. And that's a fact. That's all you are eating, people. Any of you that's eating any type of animal products, you're eating a dead carcass seasoned well because you don't even know where it came from. And that's another trip that I'm tripping out about the FDA, the people that's supposed to be watching out for our best, and I say watching out for our best interest in what we eat. These motherfuckers don't want you to know exactly where you get your motherfucking meat. And they get that meat from any and every fucking well. Exotic meat could be some shit from China that's been sitting in the refrigerator for 30 years. It's bad what they're doing to us as the people. They're treating us just like cattle. Corralling us around and slaughtering us like we aren't the people. It's a shame, people. It's a shame. We allowing them to dumb down our kids to be dumb like we was dumbed down when we was kids, because they teaching our kids the same bullshit that they taught you. I didn't learn how to read or write because the Creator just told me to read it. Why? It was because I be exactly like you. If I would have learned to read or write, I'd be exactly like most people that believe in the guidance of Jesus bullshit because it's in a book. And when you look at that guidance of Jesus bullshit, I want you to give it a second look. The second look is this look. Who wrote that shit? Do you know the heart of the men who wrote that shit? Do you know the ones that wrote it changed so much? The truth don't change. The truth stays the same unless somebody don't give a fuck. And when somebody don't give a fuck, they put their shit in there as being the truth. But I'm telling you what the truth is for you. It's love. Why hate? You couldn't explain the reasons why. Dislike is a good thing, but a bad thing, because it's something close to hate. But let me tell you why hate is something that you shouldn't do, and y'all should relate. Because hate is the only thing that's heavy on the heart. Hate stays with you. Hate is you not forgiving, knowing that somebody was taught to be stupid like you. That's why I could never hate you, no matter what you do, because I know you were taught to be stupid like me. Whenever somebody was taught to believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and nobody could tell you the real reasons why, let me tell you the fucked up real reasons why, and it don't have no fucking type of alibi whatsoever. The real reason why they created Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy was for proper motherfucking gain. Because every December the 25th, you go in your motherfucking pocket again. To wait for the end of the year to do the tax refund bullshit, they hit you again. So they getting big time paid off of you being stupid ass fucking sheeple. I'm saying because I love you people. I love you more than you love yourself. And I can prove it. If you don't know who's in between you loving you, I love you more. Because if you don't say nobody, you don't know the true score. There's only one loving you unconditional creator. There's many gods. There's many religions. But there's only one divine truth of thought. It all comes from the beat of you having a heart. sit there and think about it, let it marinate. There's no such thing as hit today, gone tomorrow. Hit today, gone today. Because ain't nobody promised tomorrow. But the truth to the matter that matters is you and what you do right now. Because your heart beats with the magnetic rotational pull of this earth, pulling you from today into tomorrow. But the number one creator that already won that battle. All you gotta do is live. Live, love, learn, and lead. The 4 L's that end with E. To tell you that it never ends. That's what makes eternity. Come on, people. It's time to start thinking from within your heart. What makes you think that there's anything more divine than what's going on inside your body, soul, and mind? What makes you think that you taking in a breath and letting out a breath, it ain't all part of one divine being in you? The truth is the truth. It's in you to come out of you. Literally. I'm laughing now because the truth is the truth. Literally, it's in you to come out of you. In a man, in the form of a sperm. In a woman, in the form of a baby. Wants to interact, mix, no ifs and buts, or maybe. A life force will be created. But only inside of that woman. Until man got too smart for his own fucking good. Just like good is one of the circles of life, being the 2 circles coming together to make the 8 laying down, which will be 2 eyes. When you take out that there and squeeze it together, you got that God bullshit. So that's how they got your bullshit that y'all always be bullshitting and saying. Somebody say, God is good, and then y'all chant all the time like a nursery rhyme. But that is that bullshit. Because how can you say God is good all the time and then the Bible says to fear God? Come on, people. Wake the fuck up from the bullshit. We've been bullshitted to be controlled by the shit that you believe in and fear. I'm going to give you something to think about when you go back to the point when they had slaves in this shit. Those Indians knew one thing. It is what it is. They didn't have the strength to have to go through slavery like some of our ancestors did. And it's a good thing that some of our ancestors had this type of strength to not take their own lives into their own hands and create their own death. Good thing. But the bullshit that they taught to them was that they was going to go to hell for not living in a suffering. But it is what it is, and the truth is the truth. Wouldn't you rather be dead than be here living in hell? I'll say it again. Wouldn't you rather be dead than be here living in a hell, mentally, physically, and burning within? That'd be all because of you believing in some bullshit that put you all in. Because you shouldn't have to even much worry about some hell that was created for a place for you to go. When you already know that the Creator loves you unconditionally. Do you understand, overstand, and understand what unconditional means? That means no matter what. Because the Creator already knows why you think, when you think. It is what it is. It's all on you. When the truth is the truth. You have free will to do what you do. You are no fucking puppet. Or are you? Some of y'all are puppets. Because y'all are living in how y'all believe in what y'all believe in, and y'all living in is the truth. But when you look at all the holes in all the bullshit that's been taught to you, you can see that you is you. A line that goes up into being one line, being the one and only divine creator in you. Think about this. The creativity in you to be able to create anything is the divine creator of you, giving you everything. Everything in conscious thought. That's what makes the divine creator in you so smart. But you've been dumbed down by the people outside you. That's why when you come into this world as that empty glass, all you are ready to be filled with is the truth. But the first thing that you're filled with is a lie, when your mama gotta give you her birthday as a consolation prize, because you wasn't even much born to you. You was born to whatever state that gave your mama a birth certificate and a social security card number. That's who you was born to. So that's why you got happy birthday. Because it's supposed to be happy birthday to your mama and happy born day to you. But all of it happened, but none of it happened to you. It's not your birthday and it's not your born day. Because you are just product to whatever state that you were born in. It is what it is. The truth is the truth. So, if we want to just tell the truth, be about the truth, and live the truth, it's time to start saying happy born day. If we want to be about the truth, living the truth, and telling the truth, it's time to tell the mamas happy birthday. It's time to let the world know that two things happened on that day, not just one. The woman gave birth to a kid to be born. A biblical cord was cut, so two things happened on that day. That baby was born to start living, not never to live on its own. To live with the divine creator within it in order for it to do what? Breathe on its own. I'm just trying to tell y'all so y'all can know who the creator within you is. All it is the feeling to know that power is love. The strongest power in the world. When you know what it is. In the baby boy or the baby girl. That's life, baby. Now you see why they got me banned off my other channel. See, my other channel, I can shoot it straight to YouTube, to Facebook. But this one here, they get to monitor it first. Then after they monitor it, they get to cut it off or let it go, whatever they want to do. It is what it is, the truth. They would rather see a video of me killing you than me telling you how much I love you. Ain't that crazy? But that ain't crazy. The truth is the truth. They want chaos between me and you. But that's just it. We can show them that they don't have what they want us to do, because we already know what the truth is within us to know the truth is the truth. Period. We are the descendants of the two first loving people to be the bullshit after the hating people, because that's how hate all came about. When that man stopped loving that woman. The truth coming straight out of my mouth, because it's coming straight from the heart of me having a heart from the creator that gave me one to have. And I say to anyone out there, if I don't make sense to the point where you can make something out of it for it to help you along with your life, comment. I'll just buy to read it for me. Hey, truth the truth. I want to hear what you got to say. Because I'm like this here. The creator gave you a life. But I also say to you to know the truth. Not to be believed in some bullshit that was taught to you. Only faith that you should have faith in is the creator within you is giving you the truth for you to be able to tell it. I'm just saying. All that is divine is in you to have a peace of mind with your heart beating fine. Because you came out of the darkness into the light. After 9 months of being in darkness, baby. I'm just saying. I'm gonna go back to marijuana for a minute. Do y'all know how much I dislike marijuana smoke? I dislike marijuana smoke to the point where if I didn't have titanium rods in my back, if I wasn't on hydrocodone, on Oxycontin, on Xanax, Zoloft, and a whole bunch of other drugs that I can't name because I couldn't spell them, I wouldn't smoke marijuana just like I wouldn't take none of them drugs. But because of the trauma that I put my body through by drinking and driving, the truth, that's why I got this machine right here. See that machine there? That's my easy stand machine. And see, and this is where they don't want to let me get online. Did it with my other character. And see, after being in jail, you know, I got enough supplies because after they did me what they did me and put me in jail and shit, and I ain't have none of my supplies, I call that cruel and unusual punishment. So I say to you, I've been through a lot here in Houston, Texas after Katrina. I'm talking about a lot. And what I mean by a lot. Alright. When I first came here after Katrina, I stayed in a hotel for, I kind of like blocked that out. It had to be for almost, what, a year or two? I'm talking about a hotel now. For almost a year or two. So, in a hotel for almost a year or two, to finally get into an apartment and then max the apartment out. After maxing the apartment out, ended up having a situation where I was getting ready to snatch the apartment from the apartment complex owner. Because I was getting ready to snatch the apartment complex because of his negligence on me being a handicapped individual and being in his apartment and the air conditioner go out in the middle of the summertime when it was 106 degrees, 106 degrees outside, and it was more than 120 degrees inside my apartment with the doors open. I laid up there, and to not my knowledge of me having on silk boxer drawers and my leather sofa and the silk boxer drawers doing some kind of chemical imbalance and bullshit, they hooked together to burn my bottom to give me a 3rd-degree burn on my ass. So I was getting ready to sue them for their apartment complex for the negligence of me calling for someone to service my air conditioner almost four times, and it took them a week, 2 weeks to come fix my air conditioner. Until after I got to the hospital, it was fixed when I got to the hospital, but I had already been admitted in the hospital for a burnt ass, 3rd-degree burn on my ass. So like I said, so I went through something that could have killed me because I thought that I went to sleep on the sofa watching my movie when really I passed out from what was happening to the bottom of my body that I couldn't feel because I'm paralyzed. But that's like I said again, what the Creator showed me, what you go through just make you stronger once you realize why you went through it, because of knowing the Creator. But anyway, so the life after that death was rough because they did emergency eviction notice on me in that apartment to get me out of the apartment before I could sue them for what they did me in the apartment. So I ended up in another apartment where it was supposed to be handicap accessible, and then I ended up falling in the tub and getting stuck in the tub because they had to come kick down the door to get into the room where I was stuck in the tub and get me out of there. So I'm getting ready to sue them now because they said that my apartment was handicap accessible, but my apartment didn't have no panic button in the bathroom or no grab railing for me being a handicap getting into the tub. So like I said again, they ended up evicting me out there and ended up homeless. So after I ended up being homeless, being here in Houston, Texas, I went through a lot being homeless, being here in Houston, Texas, to come to find out that I had my voucher that I supposed to have had housing. And if I had been in housing for more than a year, I could have moved into a house like I was living in when I was living in New Orleans. But after the voucher that they gave me that had my last name spelt wrong, it didn't match my state ID because it was government document, so that made that document non and void. So when that made that document non and void, I took it to all the different places that I took it to, and they told me the same. I took it back to housing and told them they just need to fix the name. But housing laid up there and want to play a whole bunch of games and got me upset, so I ended up going out of character. When I went up out of character, they ended up getting me escorted out of housing, so me not being able to go back to housing again and get that business fixed, taken care of. So I called and did all different type of things to try and get this shit fixed, where all I gotta do is just change my name, that'll fix this shit, and then I can take this shit here and get my apartment, then I'll be living in some apartment or something. But they prolonged it till the damn voucher expired and then told me it wasn't worth nothing. So I've been paying my own way here in Houston, Texas, paying my own apartment and all my bills myself without the government's help of assistance of that right there, that housing. And that's fucked up right there. Because I do have a young lady that's in college, and that little bit of money that I get every month, I say one thing though, the truth is the truth, and I could never be no hypocrite. I used to live there and make my ends meet until I realized the way I was making my ends meet was wrong, and I couldn't be telling y'all the truth, and then be doing some wrong. So I left that alone, and that was a hurt. I'm trying to tell you, my pockets is hurting, but I just now fixed that. Just now, I'm about to do something that's worth it. Buy Michael Jordan collection set. I'm about to sell your bullshit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't need your collection of your bullshit. Cause I don't have no respect for you no more. Now, to anybody that don't know, I used to be a Michael Jordan fan. I'm talking about, they used to call me Baby Jordan. And a lot of people, they know my name. Lil Jones from New Orleans East. They called me Baby Jordan. I was a beast. Could nobody check me on that court. Even to the point when I got on the motherfucking game, EA Sports. It's in the game, NBA Live. I was a beast on there. But anyway, it is what it is. That was then, this is now. I'm a beast on wheels. So, when you think about, I used to be what they can consider a real Michael Jordan fan. Cause right now, I got his lunchbox with all the paraphernalia in it. You dig? And I sold the cards to somebody else. I'm just trying to sell a lot. Look, I'm just trying to sell a little box. Anybody give me a good offer for it, shit, they can have that shit. They gotta go. That's saying a lot. Cause I'm about to pay for me to get me a lawyer to be my attorney. I ain't worried about getting one for free. Cause 9 times out of 10 he gonna burn me. So I'm gonna pay me a lawyer. I'm gonna get me one of the expensive lawyers too. Because Walmart and Houston, Texas, it's gonna do what it do. Y'all should have never fucked with me, man. I'm all about the truth, man. All I was doing was showing what the truth is about Walmart being racist about their return policy. They treating people like they criminals and shit. But after this is over with, they gonna start treating people better. Because I'm going for the jugular vein. But I don't want no blood. And I ain't trying to kiss you on your neck neither. So like I said again, me putting my hands around your neck and then telling you it's all good, that means that I ain't trying to kill you. I just want something from your neighborhood. So I can live there and start helping some people. So helping this world change. So I'm going to show y'all exactly how you're supposed to do when you got money. I'm going to show you how to do some things. Because I'm going to start it all off by looking at a lot of these abandoned hotels. And I'm going to put some homeless people in them bad boys. And they're going to work to live there. And it's going to be a tax write-off at the end of the year, every year. Oh, yeah. I already know they're going to try to kill me now. Because they already know I care. But I care to say it like this. Man, I ain't going nowhere. They can't kill me if they wanted to. Because that's how much I care. I know whoever hear me, to listen to me, to know what I speak, to know the truth is within them. They know the love that I feel for them because they feel the love too because they care. So, whatever happens to me, baby. I done died 4 times. The last time was the divine because I gave her free will given into the divine creator. I said the words I'm going to say to you. And this is how good I feel. I said, I know there is a loving creator that created all the love to care. And I know the loving creator know I've been doing all that I can do as straight as I could to say that I'm human. But I know that I'm not supposed to suffer as bad as I'm suffering dealing with people that's supposed to care. And these doctors are playing me like a fucking guinea pig piggy bank. These sons of bitches don't care. But I give up on life. And I went into the light that everybody was told not to go into. And I felt every person that I ever loved. I felt all that there is to be true. But to come back here, it wasn't something I wanted to do. I want to stay felt straight. I wanted to stay with the truth. But I was giving life back to live life straight. Not to the left, not to the right, not backwards. It's straight is the case. One way, baby. Love. Never hate. But I can dislike a lot, but never hate. Because love is all I got. That's why I love you more than you love you. Because if I didn't know the truth, I couldn't love the way I do. And because the Creator loved me first to give me life back. So I live it as straight as I can live it. Knowing I'm human. The facts are the facts. Because your thoughts can always be your thoughts, especially when you wasn't taught how to think. But truth is truth. It's in you to know. Not to bullshit yourself and believe in a thing. Ask yourself the question, is it better to believe or better to know? Because believing is a cop-out from taking the time to know. To knowing that all time that is in you, that is the divine, that gives you the time for you to go. Because until the heart stops, all there is go. And that's the go, that the loving you unconditional. That's the go, that the loving you unconditional Creator is and always will be to eternally. You know? And the music, boy. I had a little tune that I was kicking with earlier, and I forgot it already. I just go to show you how much that goes through me coming from the divine Creator of all that there is, has, will be created, and it will never stop. And I'll say it again, it will never stop. Now we're gonna go back to how fucked up man got dealing with the woman. After man got jealous of the queen bee, because I can go and explain some shit to you from A to D to show you that the man was the change, being the dick that change did all. Let me roll it for you. A, what do the ants do for, number 4, for the queen? What do the bees do for the queen? What do the man do to the queen? D, did you see that C did the change? Now, that was A, B, C, and D. The man being the dick was the change when he changed doing for the queen to the queen to shortchange the queen. The same as the queen is shortchanged today when the queen, after having the bee, after the queen, after having the bee, bang, I say it again, after the queen, after having the bee, baby, hold on, let me say it slower. After the queen having the bee, being the baby coming to this earth, she's taught to teach the baby to get on his or her knees and say, "Our Father who art in heaven." Come on now. Y'all gotta think about that before I change. How can she, after the baby coming out of heaven, the porthole of life, put the baby into the position to saying to an entity in the sky, looking like a Santa Claus, as God, to give praise to as the baby's father, when the Creator is neither man nor woman, black nor white. The divine light of us all here. Meaning, the sun is the only sun. Spelled S-U-N. S-U-N. The circle is infinity. U-N. It's in you. The sun is the only divine light with no mother or father, just a divine creator, as in the light in each and every one of us being the divine's greatest creation of all the conscious thinking humans living here out the experience of the divine light of living, having a life to live with free will, the life and the choices to live willing towards the Creator's one loving you unconditional way, to never hating you but you're human. And because of what we was taught to believe in, the indoctrination that the teacher did to indoctrinate it into the student, it sticks so well to the point where you won't let go because you're afraid of going to hell for going against the God and the Jesus bullshit. Let me tell you something about the hell that you would go to if you was to go against the God and the Jesus bullshit. Think for yourself. Why would a creator that loves you unconditional put you in a hell for you going against something that was taught to you that you know is not the truth? I'm just saying. You know that why would a God allow a baby to suffer and die without no food, and you got a trillionaire across the country that's pissing in alkaline water? The truth. A miracle is what a human moves to make a miracle, flowing through the blood, flowing through his heart. I'm just saying. It is what it is, when the truth. Love is the key to all that you do, coming from your heart. See, when you say the love of money, you can't put true love with money. I'll say it again. You can't put true love with money, because true love is not materialistic. True love knows that true love is in sync with all that there is to be here, all in sync with everything moving together, and everyone is in peace, love, and harmony, because love is the solid part that holds it all together. But you choose to stop the will of the one and only Creator. When you choose to start hating anything, because like I said again to you, coming from the Creator of everything, hate is against all that there is. For you is love. That's why, if you don't know the reason why you hate, when you know that the Creator is all love, you're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. But we're taught to be stupid. But you can't stop being stupid. You can stop being stupid if you want to. You can stop being, if you want to. You can stop being stupid. 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 We always taught to be stupid, but we can stop being. So now I'm going to go back to the Our Father who art in heaven bullshit. Now, you teach your kids to say, well, Our Father who art in heaven, meaning that you giving the Creator the sexes of a man, when you already know the creation just come out of a woman. It is what it is. It's shot out of a man to go into a woman, but when you think about that man that shot the sperm into the woman, in order for that woman to have that sperm in that woman, that woman is supposed to go through her hearts of hearts before she let that man even come inside her, literally. For not knowing how to read and knowing what you're talking about and not knowing how to read, all y'all just don't know. It feels overwhelming to be able to talk about the divine creator that I used to believe in being God, being Jesus, being the creator's son. Man, it's some bullshit when you think about the only real son of the creator is the sun that's in the sky that walks on the water every beginning of the day. Man, come on, it wakes up all life. When you think about the do, and you think about what's all in you, and when you think about we all live in a circle of life, what makes you think that the Creator got some type of judgment day where the Creator pulls up all these bodies and make us such a fucking horrific fiasco out of nothing? Come on, everybody. We was taught to believe in bullshit. All that there is to be is in you to be here to know some shit. And not to be believing some bullshit that'll talk to you like that Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, and Tooth Fairy bullshit. Because your mom's supposed to know the man that she let come inside her. So therefore, you should know your Father here on earth. So you shouldn't be saying, no, our Father who art in heaven. That's the motherfucking gospel. I'm sorry to say it, but I ain't sorry to say it. Truth is truth. Somebody gotta say it. Time to put away that Bible. Especially if y'all don't know what that Bible really is for. And let me break that down for you. The Bible ain't nothing but a decoded Mason's fucking dictionary. Now, this is something else that the Creator gave me to get to you. Why do you think that the Creator sounds like the Creator sounds in that book if the Creator isn't the Creator that they all supposed to be referring to in that book? Because let me tell you about the Creator that I know. The Creator that I know could never talk like that. Because the way that reads is of an ignorant person that don't know the shit about what they're talking about. And when you put it all together, it don't make sense to the point where you gotta have faith by the size of a mustard seed to believe in that shit. Why you think they use the faith in the size of a mustard seed? Because they want you to be just that fucking small pea-minded. When you can look at the shape of the size of nothing being the divine of being here. And you think of the mustard seed, you'll believe the mustard seed quicker than you believe me. And I done died 4 times in this to know that the divine Creator already told me you ain't going nowhere until it's time. And it was no voice or no woman or no man. I'm just trying to tell you, it was no voice, period. I'm here. I'm here. I am here. Why do you think I put that I as the line which we walk on? I at the bottom to show how upside down we are. The regular small I being you with your 2 hands to the sky, left and right, wondering why you are here. And then the question mark for you saying I at the bottom. Why question I? When you should know. When I tell you the truth, you should feel it's the reason you go. Because you can make something out of the shit that I'm talking about. And that's the reason why any of these ministers, preachers, teachers, or whatever you call them, don't want to deal with me simply because I ain't nobody's teacher, preacher, or none of that. I don't want you to follow me. I want you to follow your heart. Because like I said again, your heart is the only part of you and in you that's smart. Because the truth is the truth. And you can only be set free in your heart. And like I said again, I love you more than you love you. And I mean that because I'm telling the truth. Because everybody get it past because we was all taught to be stupid. Because if we all wasn't taught to believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy, I couldn't love you like I love you because the Creator loved me first. First enough to show me love enough for me to be back here. That's why I can't do nothing but love you. To respect what you say. But you better be able to explain what you're talking about. Because if you can't explain what you're talking about something that you regurgitated from something that someone else said to you to talk about. Everything that I talk about, you couldn't say that anyone that you ever heard talk about what I talk about because they don't. Because they don't know. So I tell you, so you can know for you, and you can tell somebody the truth, because you know what you feel about what the truth is within you for you to go. You know that you ain't running by no goddamn remote control. So what makes you think that there's some God and Jesus out there that's controlling you? Come on, people. Stop being stupid to the shit that you was taught to be stupid to. People lie, numbers don't. Look at all those numbers adding up to the shit that they talking about. Bullshit. So to go back to the God and Jesus, bullshit. When you sit there and you think about God sending his unforgotten son to die on the cross, to put the mom through all the suffering that she went through to lose her son, man, that's bullshit. Why would a creator do something so horrific to a creation that didn't do nothing to deserve it? Come on, stupid ass, sheeple ass, fucked up ass people. We are taught to be fucking stupid sheeple to bow down to the motherfucker that's lying to us. So since I see that it is what it is, in order for people to listen to what you gotta say, you gotta have some type of money. I'm about to show y'all what I'm about to do with Walmart. And after I do what I'm about to do with Walmart, I'm gonna have the money. I'm gonna have the money to be able to talk in front of anybody. And the true part about it, I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna pay you to come hear me talk. Because I don't want nothing from you. You see what I'm saying? Because the truth don't cost shit. It's F to the R to the E. And I can be able to tell you a lot of things that deal with those E's, just like I can tell you with the fours and the forces of life in me and you and everything you do. Because the truth is the truth. Once you do it, you can't undone it. So, like I said, people, it's on popping and it's running. And I'm just rolling because I can't run. But the true part about it, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And me being in a wheelchair, I'm already halfway to the ground. But I'm going to stand for what I know is the true people, even if they put me in the ground. But I know with knowing you people, the people that love being people that love and not hate, y'all going to feel the love. Y'all going to know what to do every day. Y'all ain't going to have to need no book when all that there is embedded in your heart, reciprocity, empathy, the love, the truth. It's the will that's smart. That's why I don't believe nothing that you say. But I have nothing but faith that the true creator of you and me within your heart nudges you to choose to will to go the way which is smart and tell me the truth. Because who am I to lie to? For whatever you want from me, I give it to you. You don't have to lie to me to get it. Ask me for it. If I got it, it's yours. I give it to you. I'm with it. Because the love of the divine creator that loves us all unconditionally is just to share it. Like it is all that is divine in us to have peace of mind in order to entwined with the love being here. It's all about one way, people. And it's to love, not hate. And not to love to want to fuck somebody. That's bullshit. Just like we both know. It used to be taboo to go in the boo-boo. It used to be, don't ask, don't tell. It used to be, don't go in the back door if you didn't know. The truth is the truth. You was going to hell. But that's just it. You're not going to hell. But you know that the truth is, it's not of the divine creator of you, for you, to be doing that type of shit. Because when you look at it, the ass is the exit of all bullshit that's taking all the fucking holes in your face. It is true, it's true, period, fuck it, you got to give it to it. It stinks. It's shit. Any and everything that deals with the ass is what an imminent goes in to get shit out of the ass. So for you to be back there licking it, biting it, or doing anything to the asshole, you are what you eat. You are a shitty fucking freak. You are a mess. So, knowing that, to saying this, morals, people, are embedded in your heart to you, to knowing this. Morally, you know the truth in you. That's bullshit. It is what it is. It's on you to know that shit. You don't need no fucking book to tell you what's right or wrong. The truth is the truth. Sing no song. Because all that there is for you to be is that love in you. You know that shit. Why you choose to hate, you don't even know. You going by some bullshit that was taught to you. That's why I love you. Because you don't know you. But the Creator loved me first. So I do what the Creator do. Only that I'm human. But I never hate you. I can dislike some of the bullshit. But I'm always love you as a person. Being I told the truth. That's all I can say about this shit. Why? Why lie? You gotta have a reason why. When you sit there and you think about the reason why they lied to you about God and the Jesus bullshit, you're gonna see why. They make money. But it's not funny. Because if you got a mega church and mega poverty in the same state, that's as upside down as I got it upside down in my place. Because that's the way that our life has been turned. That's the way that you've seen it today. If you don't know what the truth is within you, you believe in the bullshit that was taught to you as a child by Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy. Because I broke it down for you to know for yourself. People lie, numbers don't, and all my numbers add up. Me being Mr. Glasses 48, iiWii 28, all around the world. Because all that there is to be is the divine creator that loves us all unconditionally in each and every one of us all at the same time. Why you think the divine creator created a man to think about creating the internet and it not be as bad as they really wanted it to be, because it's giving us the chance to come together? Because if we can take the time out to come together to stop fighting one another, we can realize if at any time all of this stops, we can get along with the person next door to us, because we know that the person next door to us is all we got when we gotta come together. Come on, people. We gotta raise the vibrations to know the nations is all about the divine creator that loves us. It's the love, people. It's the love that we need to share. It's the love that we need to share, to care more for people we don't know. Because to turn the TV on and to see somebody suffering in another country, it's not for you to lay up there and go give them some money. It's for you to live there and do what you can do by broadcasting. You see it. You see it and it's not funny. You don't turn a naked eye to it like it's not happening because it's not happening to you. Because when you look at the circle of life that you live in, when it's happening to somebody else, it's happening to you too. The earth doesn't rest when somebody's under some type of distress. You gotta feel it. I do. That's why I put those 4 eyes all the way to the eyes, for you not to question nothing that you don't know is the truth. And I say question it. Because if you don't question something that you don't know the answer to, you can be fooled. And to be fooled is a fool. Because that means that you knew it wasn't true. You just went along to get along. It ain't time to go along to get along. Because you'll be left alone. And alone is not a good place to be. When you're never alone, when the Creator is in you, there's nothing outside of you as divine as the Creator is in thee. Conscious thinking human knowing that the truth is the reason why they go. Love is unconditional. Love is eternal. To be eternity. Boy, isn't that fire? It's eternal to be eternity. That means that we just in these little earth suits for a little while. We renting it. So what you gonna do about the other people that's suffering in their little rental suits? That they need some help, and they need some help from you. Because the truth is the truth. If you was in their shoes, wouldn't you want help too? I'm trying to tell you, people lie, numbers don't. And the truth is the truth. The numbers add up. We're not doing enough for people that we're not thinking is like us because they're not living right next to you. I'm trying to tell you people, those of you that believe in that God and Jesus bullshit, all y'all really living, believing, doing the truth. All y'all bouncing back and forth like that the Bible do. But the truth is the truth. One way, all day, every day. Just like your heartbeat and the earth rotates. And like the Creator love you unconditionally. For you to never be alone. For you to never, infinity, be alone. It spells out into 2 words, being one. Alone. All one. In you. The truth is the truth. In you to come out of you. Literally. In a man after being a little baby to becoming a boy, to becoming a little boy, to becoming a big boy, to becoming a young man, to becoming a man, and then sperm shoots out into the woman to be able to create another one, or 2 or 3 or 4, all the rest of the numbers. But it all starts from that one, that I can show you how the one goes into the only one that disappears when you take the one and circle all the numbers, being us all in the circle of life that the Creator created itself in, creating out of nothing to be all there is in you in space. I love you, the truth, period. Fuck all the bullshit. And I'm like this here. That's all day, every day. I go through this. But I gave my life up. And it was given back for me to live it straight. And the facts are the facts. Here I am. All day, every day. Think about this for yourself, for a change. When you think you're sleeping, you just rest in your eyes. May break down for you. If you were sleeping, you did. You just rest in your eyes. Because when your eyes close, you just go back into the darkness that you was in before you came to the light. Inside of the womb, which is your mama's womb. Straight is straight. From good you came to good, you will return to the good that you do to leave. That's why I tell you the 4 words, 4 letters. It is what it is. Love, baby. 4 words starting with L ending with E. Beginning with L ending with E. Life, live, love, leave. Like it or not, the divine created within us is all we got. And that's the truth. It's being the truth in you. To know. Only reason why your heart goes is it's about the truth. Beaten. 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 And I say too, PlayStation is a nation, but a nation that's not really true, because a true nation wouldn't be twisting up our future, and our future is our young people, and the truth is just that, truth. If PlayStation Nation wasn't trying to twist up the kids, it wouldn't do what it do. You wouldn't have as many kids on Grand Theft Auto as we have kids on Grand Theft Auto, because it's not a game for kids. Meaning, think about this for yourself for a change, people. Your kids already want to be like an adult, so they might put on some dress clothes in the house like an adult. Now they don't even play those games. Why they don't play those games no more? Cause why put on your clothes inside of the house and play the game and have imagination inside of the house where you can see them or not see them, when they can get on a video game and not do the work, and I'll say it again, and not do the work of finding your shoes, putting your shoes together, putting them on their feet, seeing if they look like they were going to look. I'm just saying, just that creativity of the kids doing it. Now they don't even do the actual working part. They don't go in your closet. They don't even go by your closet. They have their own closet. They have the internet. Why? I stop right there. Why? 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 Why are we having 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds on internet? Why? 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 Some younger than that, 4, 4, 5. They just smart, but I'm just saying, why? Why aren't these smart parents smarter than they think they are smart? I'm telling you why. Because I'm about to why. I am that long eye, not the little eye with the dot in the sky with my left and my right hand in the sky going, why am I here? No, I'm not that. I am the why, period. Boy, it's fine. But anyway, why? Why is that most of the ones that think that they are smart to the point where their kids are smart enough to be on a grown-up game is a grown-up that wasn't a grown-up when they had a kid, so therefore their minds are still in the mindset of being a kid and not in the mindset of being an elder or older adult, realizing to know that the little kid's mind is not ready for the type of shit that's being showed on Grand Theft Auto. The little kids' minds aren't ready for the people that's on Grand Theft Auto. And the little minds aren't ready for the manipulation that's really deeply embedded in the game itself. From the story mode of Grand Theft Auto 5 to the motherfucking on the line when you can talk to somebody. All of that there is too much for the little people's little brains, man. Because when you look at you putting on here alcohol, stripper club, prostitutes, oh man, the language, the police psyched up, fucked up, throwed up, and all kind of all kind of fucked up. Cause I look at that there, cause when you look at the shit the police is saying, you're not supposed to be talking to civilians like that, man. So I'm like, this is what really happened in real life. They're bringing this shit to real life events, man. And for our young people to be up on Grand Theft Auto learning this shit this early, man, is ridiculous. And for you to be a responsible adult, a parent to these kids, this is an assault. This is an assault on that kid's mentality. This is an assault on that kid growing up and being an adult, because I'm just being honest with you. I wouldn't want no grandkid of mine to grow up in the era of these kids, because these kids, I say it again, these kids are growing up to be a menace to society. So when they grow up, I wouldn't want to be in the society they're going to be a menace to. I'm just saying. The truth is the truth, people. We got to wake up to save our young people from going down the drain. When you look at what we were taught in school, now you know that shit is a lie. We need to be protesting the bullshit that's being taught to our little people in these schools, man. We know that George Washington was a piece of shit. We know that all the presidents was a piece of shit. So therefore, we shouldn't be talking about none of these sons of bitches. Shouldn't be talking about none of that bullshit. If we're not going to be talking about slavery mostly. Because it'd be better to talk about where they fucked up at than where they covered the shit up with. That shit was a lie. It's time to start telling the motherfucking truth, nothing but the truth, so help us love and care more. Not that it's so help us God bullshit. You dig? Because when you look at the truth being within each and every one of us all at the same time, you can look at that big old fucking lie that they made up. He got the whole world in his hand. That's that Uncle Sam bullshit. Live there and have your little kids going to war and shit. Because when I tell you that they changed the creator's original name from love into God, because you couldn't go to war killing nobody with love behind you. Why? How can you kill somebody out of love? That's more hate. That's destroying. That's not creating. So when you look at the bullshit that we've been fed as kids to now be full-grown adults and able to think and be able to what? Feel your heart. And then ask yourself the question, where do your heart beat at? Inside you or without you? I'll say it again. Feel your chest. Ask yourself the question, where does your heart beat? Inside or out? So what makes you think that there's something more divine on the outside of you than what's in your heart? Because if you try to not take a breath, I guarantee your body will still want, or you'll pass out, but you'll still wake up. Unless you hit your head, and then you'll lose the life force. But who would be done that? Would that be God in the sky? Would that be Jesus coming back for you? Or would that be within you and you doing that to yourself? I gave up on life. Life was given back to me to live it straight. So I'm going to give it to you straight. I ain't going to sugarcoat no shit. Because let me tell you something about sugarcoating shit with people that you like or love. You heard that, huh? Because I gave it to you humanly. Like or love. But I love you. That's why I'm giving it to you. So you can know for yourself. Like or love. Depending on you. So, to sugarcoat shit with somebody that you like or love is for you to not telling them the truth to save their feelings. But when you think about their feelings, you might be saving their feelings to end up them dying. And then you won't be able to tell them that you knew, but you didn't say nothing because you were saving their feelings, but they died. When you could hurt their feelings, and they live, to look at you a different way, but they live to see another day. The truth is the truth. So, if you sugarcoat shit with somebody that you care about because you don't want to hurt their feelings, I want you to take that same sugarcoated shit that you sugarcoat to them and suck on it till the sugar come off so you can taste that shit that you show to your friend. Because if you can't tell them the truth and you got to sugarcoat shit for them, you shouldn't be fucking with them, they shouldn't be fucking with you because you ain't no type of friend. I'm like, it's here. Why hold back any type of punches when it's time to punch you to wake you up from doing some stupid shit that I did? Why let you go through some shit that I went through knowing that you're saying you're going down the same road that I did? For me not to tell you something and you do it, than me to tell you something and you do it, it's two different things. I did my part. I told you what was smart coming from my heart. Don't do that damn thing. And damn means stop it. But it is what it is. When you decide to do what you do, the truth is the truth. The consequences for you and on you. Because who did it? You did. It was you again. So once again, like I said again, my number is out there, my friends. You're not my brothers. You're not my sisters. You're my people. We deeper than brothers and sisters. What I mean by we deeper than brothers and sisters, we are from the same divine creator. We talking about the spark to have any type of conscious thought, any type of aspirations, any type of love, wanting to come together and do anything good with no material motive but for it to go for free. F to the R to the E. That's me and you holding hands to go in harmony. I know this can't be no utopia, but we can do what we can do. The truth is the truth. It's in you. I see it in you. Because I am what's in you. To be here knowing you and knowing the truth. And telling it to you. So you can know it's for you. Because I tell you exactly what I do. I do not talk to your ass no more. Because your ass is doing what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be full of shit. But most of your ass is full of more bullshit than it have real shit. It is what it is. It's shit. So, I talk to your hearts. The reason why I talk to your hearts is because your hearts is the only parts within you that's truly smart, being the divine creator of you. All you have to do is just take the time and think things straight through, filtered through that heart with the beat that's smart, with the magnetic rotational pull of this earth and mother nature. Because like I said again, the truth, I like being a man, but I love a woman better. But I wouldn't want to be no woman, period. Because I know what the man was created for. We was created to be just a dick. The woman was lonely. But man got jealous of that woman. And that was it. Now we're where we at now, see? Love is eternal life, baby. Love in life, man. We come from the darkness into the light. Gotta live life straight. There's no man in the sky like no Santa Claus, no Easter Bunny, no Tooth Fairy. That's the same old bullshit that was taught to us just like Walt Disney. Why, man? Why? This is why. In order to control a people, the best way to control someone is what they believe in. This is what it is. And they lie. They lied to us big time. Big time, big time. Wow. Big time. Okay, so I'm about to get up there and do me a little Grand Theft Auto and try to see if I can get my other character back online. Cause I really just got tired, man. Shit, because when you can't read, and it definitely did. They kicked me out, so I had to read all through all that shit to get back on there again. And they knew that my provider wasn't going to be here this weekend. And they know that I'm going to find out. See, they can't read, and on a computer won't read right here where they got that on. It won't read that. But it'll read everything else, but it won't read inside that. But I'm going to get it back on some kind of way. All love and light, man. It's time for us to wake up to come together and love each other. And I want to love to fuck each other. Just love each other, to come together to do something for one another. And to know what's straight, not what's just right. Once again, love you more than love you.
Text to speech available. Text to speech.